Okay, now, so you see, it's me, Moist Andy, and now in this kitchen, oh yeah, we steam with butter to start with. This thing gets very hot on this range oven. Oh, this is just some onions, some red onions. I need dinner. I'm gonna make a salad with this, so this is just lightly sauteed here right now. So while the butter remains in the bottom of the pan, you know, I just scoop off what I can. I'm gonna add to it. I'm gonna have a good life. I'm gonna be prosperous here. Even in my darkest moment, I hit rock bottom a while ago, you know what I mean? Scoop the majority out here before it burns. Long before that point. This butter then, with just no onions in it, like in the bottom of my pan. Oh, this is like a cast iron skillet, like a Dutch oven, you see. It's about 12 p.m. I mean 12 a.m. You gotta, it's so confusing. You gotta get right with the times. I need some dates tattooed right on my arm. I wanted May 2022 was when I got arrested out in Pennsylvania, and then December of 22, the same year, December 10th, I got a reckless driving charge. The lawyers and things, they reduced it to improper driving. Oh, so here's the chorizo. Add all of this pack. Why is it sticking to the packaging? That's weird. Alright. Heat back on. Right now, I need to season the meal. So I have a little bit of garlic back here. Let's see what I can do now. Oh yeah, shoot. Let me get this out. Got some of this. I don't have anywhere to really put the majority of it. I'll figure out, yeah, I'll just put it here. I'll clean off the garlic while that chorizo heats up. This is one of the most important steps, because raw garlic burns your throat out to eat it, to drink it, or whatever. I'm adding a whole entire bulb though, for the maximum amount of flavor. I always just process it this way by hand, manually, like, this is a part of my heritage. I'm half Spanish. So, like, down in the Iberian Peninsula, in Portugal and Spain, yeah, everybody just, they season their food using just this to do it. For centuries, man. I mean, where did garlic come from originally? Like Asia, and then Marco Polo brought it there to Europe, and so ever since then it was a part of their culture. Like, I know some basic Spanish. I might as well just move to Spain at this point. I'm looking at joining the military soon. Bright and early Monday morning, I'm heading to the recruiting office. I'm gonna call some phone numbers first and figure out how do I prepare? I would probably just fail the ASVAB test or whatever. I never had shot a gun. I had no weapons experience in my life. I might miss the target and then be disqualified. They would tell me I'm no good for any old little reason nowadays. Tell me I ain't worth the shit. Oh yeah. Let me grind up all this. First flip my trees so they don't burn much. Got all of that. See, this is a cooking channel, so I can collapse the tripod like this. Place it above the pan and give you like a bird's eye shot. So it's named Moist Angie. It's like a Martha Stewart TV show, like I'm like Jock the Pin around here, making all this in butter. Make sure I don't burn a single part of this. It's really, really hot though. That looks alright to me. I'm gonna add things to it here. Okay. Got this and that. Okay, so here's the old NutriBullet technique. It never fails me, I swear. Add flavor. Like in this hot pan that's gonna steam the rest of the way. Right now. Oh yeah. Take a little bit of that bite up out of the garlic. It was my red onions. Yeah man, like it's really, really steamy around here. I don't have the knob screwed onto this yet, but I have one. I'm just waiting on the right opportunity here. Getting the dinner made. That involves a little bit of
God bless President Trump. God bless the United States of America.
Press conference here. You know.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
Thank God.
I know many of you want specific details in these briefings. We will share what we
Operation. What do they call it? Something force, something like that. Oh, that sounds fine to me. Let me get some salad makings now. First ingredient, some fresh head of lettuce. You gotta be careful at the stores, they'll scam you even on this as well. I'm gonna just use half of this whole thing. And then the rest of the half, man, I'll just figure out what to do with that. And 2 cans of tuna fish later on. I'm excited already. Well, need another one here to put in all up in one big old thing in the end. Oh yeah. So the other day, just yesterday, like I was riding my bicycle down the sidewalk and I hit a low-hanging tree branch. It bumped right into my shoulder. It almost knocked me down to the ground unconscious, but I was able to maintain my balance anyway. I would have just been put out of business right then and there. Yeah. I say I'm back in action, but yeah, I gotta watch myself. Out on these streets, it's a little dangerous actually. Like, I was like 2 inches away from the curb. I would have slipped out into moving traffic, and then, but instead, I maintained my course. And, okay, here's a sapori tomato in this pack. We got, yeah. I guess I'll put it here. No other place to keep it. I have to make a salad since the fiber is like the most important part of this whole thing right now. I'm gonna get about 5 of these. Save the rest for like some other thing, right? Like I can always use a quick snack. Before this, I was straight up skipping at least 1 or 2 meals every day. Like have breakfast, but then I would skip lunch and dinner and have some dinner and then replace the rest of my calories with alcohol. It's just a part of the whole thing, since it's actually more cost effective to do that in my case, because it's just a hereditary thing. I can handle my booze much more efficiently than other folk. It runs in my blood. Tobacco is also a part of my bloodline. My family has like a rich history of smoking, but I prefer just to chew the tobacco like smokelessly. Like that's how I'm absorbing it. Yeah. This is just salad makings for some other day here. Oh yeah. Now look what we have right now. A big old start to like a big salad. Gonna get going on this. This doesn't take long to really cook at all. Oh, let me stir all this up. And that butter and garlic. Okay, now what we're gonna do here is just cut it up next and form some sort of gravy with it. We have all kinds of options here. Avoid the burning. Little extra virgin olive oil, just a little bit. That's about all you need right there. The butter mixes with that fat then. As I scrape the bottom, get all the flavorful bits. I'm also gonna try to divide the sausages right now. Heat's still on. I didn't burn myself yet, but I'm getting rather close to that point. Ooh, it's a little hot in this kitchen, you know. Gotta divide it into smaller pieces to process it properly. Now this is just the chorizo because I couldn't afford even any chicken. There's much more shelf life to it also. It's got all the salt mixed in. You notice I didn't add any salt to this. So in many ways, this is like a low sodium dinner right now. Next step is basically adding like a little sprinkle of flour to it for the gravy aspect of it. And like just about this much. Few tablespoons. Stir it now. Scrape the bottom. Shut the heat off already. You'd think it was like too early, but this is about the right moment. Sausage gravy right now. This pan has lots of heat inertia and lots of fat in it. You just want to cook that little bit of flour, like a little more. And I have a lot of this left over, like for biscuits or something, or like I want to make cornbread with some yellow cornmeal, like banana bread and things. I want to cook with this because it was just sitting around and I had some beetles. It was already infested. So I just set that flour and cornmeal out in like a baking tray. Oh, now I guess it's clean enough to eat now. Since it's like sealed up, it's segregated into many different Tupperware. Salad bowl to finish the whole thing. This is my crock pot. I use that a lot too. That's okay. That's what we're gonna make this in. Finish the meal. That's got some raw garlic residue, just so this is already all done. That's because of how hot it was. Like, scrape the flavor off the very bottom here. Make a quick sausage dinner, like easily, you know. No salt really added here. Get my vegetables. The onions are partially like blanched, like sauteed, you know, just cause I'm not about to eat perfectly raw onions in this. I'll toss my salad right now. You think it looks a little greasy with that butter, but like that's just gonna add some calories to it. I'm just gonna add all this, and then all this right in there. This doesn't have any rice even. I might have to cook some rice really quickly. It might maybe take me 20-25 minutes to do that. Yeah. So, deglaze the pan then. Might be the next solution. I'll tell you what, right now this looks delicious to me. This is a full meal, complete. Got a full course meal right in front of me. I just made it right before your very eyes. Get in, a cup of water in here. Just turn that heat back on. So once that simmers, add the rice to it. That's just to finish the rest of the process. Got all the rice left in this whole house. Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was gonna use up this extra flavor though. But like now, like to stop this greens from oxidation, you add a little spritz of vinegar. Evenly distribute that. Only a little stirred in. Oh yeah. Now it looks a lot better. It'll be even better like with the rice and the tuna fish added. I'm gonna add just both of these. I could also add some sardines for one for extra protein later on. These sardines, this is the only sardines I actually have, but they look rather decent, better than usual. I'm gonna do something like that. And that's just like for breakfast, you see. Alright. That wasn't even very much rice, so you see this isn't very much. It's just enough to add something to it like for later. So as this cooks, I'm just gonna dine on this. How do you like that? Ha 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 ha. Well, it's time to eat some supper, I suppose. I've got only 2 tacos to work with here. Yes, I need to just make something right now. I'm starving actually. So the coldness of the vegetables mixed with the fresh hot cooked sausage gravy and the onion and the butter. And it's got some tomato and garlic in there too. Oh, this looks like a perfect solution. Like a substitute for like a Chipotle burrito, right? This is just cheaper to make anyway. You don't want to fill it too much, but make sure like it has like plenty of protein for that bite, that extra kick. Ooh. Oh yeah. Let me go outside to eat this so I don't spill it. I have the option to not make a mess in here. I can just do all this outside and everything. Oh yeah. Some ads on the TV. They always have this and that. The president was just speaking. Huh. There he goes again. Yeah.
numerous intercepts.
The Iranians,
Please keep bombing. Bombs that are dropping near
they're
their
evil
home.
as
Please keep bombing.
oh,
Do it.
they want us
These
to
are
bomb
people that are
them.
living
That's what
where
he's
the bombs
saying.
are exploding, and when we leave and we're not
That's the
in
president
those
talking.
areas, they're saying, please come back.
That's
come
your
back, come
president.
back. These are the
Get used to it though.
I don't know what they do. What I can tell you is they want freedom. They have
Oh
lived
yeah.
in a world
It's gonna be moist Andy again.
It's a violent,
Just gonna
horrible
avoid spilling anything for this dinner.
Remember the great woman protest when they had 400,000, 500,000 women, and they were all enthused, and they were gonna protest, and everybody said, oh, the regimes are coming in, and then all of a sudden, boom, boom, 5, 6 different areas.
Really buttery.
A woman would go down, break the
This is fine, buddy. I like this.
And those 400,000 or 500,000 women said, oh, what's that? Oh, look over there, what's that? A woman shot right between the eyes, and after 5 or 6 of them that you started hearing her vast number of people.
Oh, they went and did a rescue mission and like Easter. They said like this pilot of a F-15 was downed and they were looking for him. Like they found him and he climbed up a mountain while he was bleeding profusely. Oh, I wish I was that man. Like, I wish I was in his shoes, because that's like a war hero right there. I'm gonna join the army. Straight up. I have to figure out like target practice. Around this area though, if you were gonna open fire out here, how would you do it? Really? Unless you were doing it in like self-defense, all the neighbors would figure it out. So I need to go somewhere for target practice. That's why I'm kind of looking at the police department first. I need to just figure out how. I mean, they never taught me how to shoot a gun when I went to high school. Like, oh hell no.
It's amazing when I see some of the stupid people like, AOC plus 3. Talk about, freedom's for
No raw garlic onions around here. That tastes savory. Perfect in my opinion. Like, you made this dinner right before your very eyes tonight. Just make fish tacos with the rest of the leftovers tomorrow for breakfast. Earlier for lunch, I had the same kind of thing with like chickpeas actually, like in rice, mixed up with some tuna fish.